Hi guys, I had to get home from work today and we're gonna get started. It's pretty hot here. We had actually a surprisingly hot day. My AirPod was there. That's funny. and I had to get home and change into clothes because the whole house is like heat packed. So we're gonna get started, and this one is whatever comes out. That was what was up next, right? I believe that was the next video. Also, I got more birthdays today. It's Keith, Neek, happy birthday. It's so funny because I've known Neek, if you're watching, I've known you a long time, probably since Libra Light opened. And then Maritza, happy birthday. And if you're in mid celebration right now, and I also have Kelly, happy birthday, Kelly. And you guys just gave me your birthdays like within the early morning, so I wanted to make sure I greeted you. On top of that, if it is also your birthday today, I want to acknowledge it. Even if I didn't receive your name or you didn't want a shout out, I still want to greet you. It doesn't mean just because I received your name, I'm just gonna greet the ones. It's for everybody. It's mainly a Libra channel, then we read for everybody else. After that, it usually goes Libra, Taurus, Cancer, Scorpio. Those are my top 4. And then I usually pick selected signs after that. Sagittarius is a big one that wants to be covered, so we'll see that in the future, okay? So for this reading, we have a whatever comes out. We have a Page of Wands. Page of Wands is usually news and it's incoming information. Can we know something about the Page of Wands? That's a new card too. I don't know if it's new and I'm like the only one that's picking it up in the hour. I think feline intuition, she reads for all signs, and she had Page of Wands and a couple of other love cards. What else are we supposed to know? Like stayed in my hand. 5 of Cups and the Sun. So what this looks like is there's appreciation and recalling you as a source of inspiration and fun. Like this masculine, I'm assuming it's masculine because it's usually a he in the 5 of Cups, but it doesn't have to be. Energy is taken on as feminine and masculine in all the cards. The Sun can even be a girl on some days, yes? So it looks as though the 5 of Cups person takes it as a loss that you're the sunshine, okay? Elizabeth, happy birthday on October 1. You just came into this live feed. Actually, your ticker just came into. And that was Liz. So I'll write that down in a little bit because I now have a Libra diary where all the birthdays are going in. So we have the Hanged Man. Let's put it right here so you guys know what I'm dealing with and kind of what I'm looking at, okay? You could be dealing with Pisces, could have recently reflected on this love. I also am getting that someone sees things differently as a mature person. They could be a little bit older now, more developed, like in their mature self. They're looking at family, things like that, getting ready for marriage, or they think of those things quite a bit. 5 of Cups. Let's do the clarification for that. We already saw the 6 of Pentacles too. This could really, really be a Taurus. What's going on here with the 5 of Cups? Okay, so I have to read my cards the way I have them, and you guys have the 10 of Pentacles. So that's going to hit the 5 of Cups. They could have had it all. That's what it looks like. I could have had it all. I was right at the tip of experiencing that with my Libra, even though they're probably focused on work now. There's something that I could have had here. You know what it gives? And this is the seriousness of that cross that you guys see. This is the main definition for that. I could have had it all and possibly a family, and I could have planned for those 10 of Pentacles things. So, you know, if you look at it as a total loss, that's what it feels like for them. What I want to know is what kind of past does this person have? Hermit, okay? I don't know why they always come out as an alone person. Now, this is the thing. If your person of interest now has a girlfriend or boyfriend and you guys know about it, like you have receipts, they're seeing someone, they haven't been seeing you. This is someone who's a little bit more alone that I'm talking about, okay? Let me see here. 6 of Cups on my split. Judgment on the other half right here. That's Judgment, but I can't show it. Too many nudie patooties. 6 of Cups. What do they particularly miss though? you know, if you guys are broken up, they're missing something in particular with the Six of Cups. What is that particular thingy? They miss you. Everything that you taught them, the totem of teachings. If some of you even shared tarot cards or esoteric knowledge or anything in the metaphysical realm. Because you see, now they view you as a high priestess. So it's, I asked, what are they missing from you? The Hermit. If you look here too, the Hermit is looking at the star directly into that card right there. Do you see with the classic Rider-Waite artwork? He looks in the lantern of the star. So what he seeks, he hopes seeks him back. Okay. What's the challenge cards? It's right away. And it's funny because after I saged it, I felt its activity today. And I was like, should I use it? Because the menu tarot was kind of very nice for explanation today. But I just went with Rider-Waite, the moon. And it's reflecting a lot of your readings. So repeat energy. Seven of Wands is reversed. The Chariot's here. So the Seven of Wands means we don't have to be protective. And I think that's my Libra. I'm going to go do what I want. That's the kind of attitude it's giving off. I don't have to be protective. And probably some of you are laughing and you're like, that was definitely me today. But you're letting down your guard. It's not as heavy as it once was. Maybe there's a couple of activities you could have done today to like release heavy energies, because what that looks like is you're kind of calming down from a lot of the heaviness we had over the weekend. Readings were really heavy on Saturday and Sunday for all readers. It wasn't just me. I think I had one heavy reading, and that was the full moon in Aries. They see you as the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so the challenge here is unsingling you. I don't know if that's their job. It's not really their job, and they don't have to unsingle you, but they figure that you're okay here. They don't have to do anything. Can I confirm some of those things? Who's traveling? You're gonna bother me. The Chariot's gonna bother me just a tad bit. Why do they feel like, do you see that? I'm not even done with my question, and I don't really know if I should continue with this, but I don't have a bonus deck here. The Death card. So it's concerning an ending that you went through. I'm getting a couple downloads when the cards are together. I'm going to list them all right now. The ending has proven good wear and a look on your skin. You could look quite radiant, or a lot of you are refreshed. And it's funny because it has the magic of it happening in your birthday month. A refreshing look into you, something about that. And the Death card looked good on you. So all the Scorpio energies, transmutation, taking pain and making it a power, it looked better on you after you got over things. And I think they can see that from, if you don't have social media at all, I think this person is likely probably sensing this if they're spiritual. If not, there might be mutual friends here. If you're wondering and you don't have social media, they might have heard through the grapevines. Two of Pentacles. Okay, so I think this is my Libra, occupied and busy. It doesn't mean that you're unsure. You could have many things to choose from. So it's the great debate over what the next step is. Let's look at those lifestyle things in just a moment. You do have an Ace of Pentacles with a different deck. Ten of Cups. I'm going to keep going. Four of Swords. I just want to show you that there's lots of continuity. And the Six of Swords. So you're healing and you've taken rest, or some of you are prioritizing rest. Also, this is really good for like body movement. Meditation is the Four of Swords. And the Six of Swords is also, I'm ready to go to something safer. After I plan out my life here and I see the precipice of maybe where I'm adjusting to, moving, or where I've made final plans, then I can make more decisions. That's kind of what it feels like, because Ten of Cups looks like it could be even a house project, family, or your little kid. And if you are not a parent or you're not moving, like I just stated, it's a personal happiness. We have the Moon. Why is that back? And then Archangel Michael's sending protection to your home and to you. Your guides want you to trust that this is a protected situation, because a lot of you, it's a manifestation that you've been working on. They've seen effort where you have put it in. Okay. Have you ever like seen that quote, where you put your time is where the fruits of your labor will be seen. It's something like that. It's kind of an offshoot of what I said there, but the Ace of Pentacles is something that the universe wants to bring. So we'll look at that in just apologies. I don't know, you guys, because if you ask any high vibrational person, they will understand the Page of Cups. It's just about, do I really need to see it at my life at this time? Is it important? And then a king, maybe from a King of Cups. And that was the first two readings this morning, that's already scary enough when you see the card after the Page of Cups in the type of fashion we saw in the last whatever comes out. So today, look at the last whatever comes out. Queen of Pentacles. There could be an offer for the Queen of Pentacles. It looks kind of like it's businessy here. You could be working with somebody who's like-minded. Again, Libra, there's something here about a friendship with someone who takes on a lot of interest like you. You could find that maybe, I don't know if both of you are Libras or they're also an air sign. It could be a Gemini. And the King of Wands, looks like there's love too. It's a big combination here of love and money. Love and money and work. Okay. Is this Ace of Pentacles something that is recognizable for the first video? And then I'm going to go just grab some Sprite and water, and then I'll be back to do a clarifying read. Maybe just start over. We'll do a whole new reading. Queen of Cups. Two queens. It could be like a sister and sister or your mother issue. Hi, Digital Antidote. You're in this video too. So if you watched today, there was a couple of things that me and you were talking about work. And you're in this, it's funny because you're in this video and that's the card we just passed. Something here about being empathetic towards you, Libra. I think somebody actually really does understand you. It's a point of missing you too much. I don't know if they want to be overtly emotional there. And it could be a sister, or I would even say a best friend for some of my ladies. Could be somebody very, very close to you. Another Queen of Cups, if you will. Or it's a male Cancerian, or it's a Cancer sign. Why do they want to present an offer? Is it love, friendship? Because you're strong? That's what they're saying in the reading. You're courageous. You have courage. It's not hard for you to be a courageous person. And I said earlier about you wearing it on your face. Okay? You might decide to walk away for a little bit and gather yourself. Again, staple things that are not told to you, they have to check out in real life. So I think sometimes you do have to hear yourself when you walk away. Do all of these things in the reading check out? Okay? Make sure they do. It's not just a reading for you to funly listen to. It's also for guidance, right? And then 3 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles. You don't want relationships that cause heartache. A lot of you are there. You spent 2 years or 3 years here. So you're trying to lift your vibration. Someone sees you as strong. And I think that's where the cookie crumbles. I think it's funny how the dichotomy of waiting and then them seeing you for who you truly are. It happened naturally. Okay. So last card. Last 2 cards, and then we're just going to have a refreshment break and we'll be back. 6 of Wands, 10 of Wands. So it's over. The struggle part at least is, okay? 10 of Wands is the struggle's done. I'm throwing in the towel. And this is an incoming. I do think it's professional. I would say if I felt it more as a relationship, I do think that this can be a surprise for some of you that you weren't expecting. It's also recognition. But I think it's dealing with your work, where you put a lot of your time and attention. That's where this professional 6 of Wands is going to come in. So we'll do the part 2. I'll see you very, very shortly.